Yo, what's up, Virgo? How's it going? Okay, maybe not even that bad. The Lovers. I like it. Let's see where this goes. But anyways, as I was saying before, the Lovers interrupted my spiel. I haven't even decided what to say for these intros yet. I don't even know what to name my channel. Whatever. Hi, I'm Albert. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. This is your October 2018, mid-October now, because, you know, apparently making videos is more difficult than you would expect. It's a lot of technical difficulties. A lot of... Anyways, that's not your problem, that's my problem. But hey, since we're on the subject, yeah, this is actually a brand new channel. Probably guessed that by now. Why? Because you're a Virgo and you notice everything. You're like those Google streetcars, just, you know, they seem unassuming, but they're watching everything. That little camera up there, right? So, by this point, you're probably saying, shut the hell up and get on with the reading. So I will do that, Virgo. I'm sorry, damn, you don't have to be like that all the time. Virgo. I vibe with Virgos. I got a lot of Virgos in my life. So, anyways. Did I get all the important stuff out the way? Yeah, whatever. Any other information will be in the description box. Sun, moon, rising, cross watching, all that, you know. If you're here, I assume you already know how this works. So we have the Lovers with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So is it like not working? Was it is a situation ending more than beginning, or is it like a beginning leading to an ending type thing? Maybe that's what this is, because you're not satisfied. You're feeling like there's more than this. You're feeling pulled along, you know, by something. Which maybe isn't even your natural inclination, knowing you. Okay, we got the Three of Cups. What are you, the Five of Swords? And the Four of Cups in reverse. By the way, I shuffled the shit out of your deck before we started, so just take my word for that. Alright, let's see what we got here. The Lovers, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Three of Cups is... On the outside, everything looks okay. On the outside, you know, things, you're holding up the front, as you always do, you know. But deep down, you feel like something's still missing, something's still off, because you're not there yet. You want to be feeling that. You know, you want to be because see, look, this Five of Swords is right under the Lovers, yeah? Like it doesn't necessarily mean, I'm sure there's, you know, it typically has some type of romantic connotation, yes, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be a situation, as in like a partnership or a you know, some kind of decision that has to be made that involves, you know, deep-rooted emotions, sibling type shit. Or it could just be about lovers, you know, whatever. I'm not trying to say this is definitely not about the Lovers. I don't care what the Lovers, you know. It could very well be about love. I'm just keeping options open. Like I said, I have a feeling that this is like something is because see, while this might seem like a very positive initial first three cards, like this, how it came out, like that, there you go. This Queen of Cups is like, on the inside, something's bothering you. On the inside, you're feeling out of whack. On the inside, yeah, I pronounce the H in that, whack. You like that, Virgo? Picky little. Anyways, what am I saying? Yeah. On the inside, you know, I'm not saying you're dying on the inside. You're just feeling, what did I say before? Yeah, out of whack. Something is off. You're not feeling comfortable, and you're out doing the things. You're you know, you're not gonna let anyone know, but something is definitely it's not wrecking your world, but it's on your mind, and it's leaving you, you're salty about something. When are you not? But no, I'm just kidding. Stop being mean to the Virgos, Albert. Okay, so, but yeah, there's this could be you feel like you're being not taken advantage of, but you feel like you've been what's the word I'm looking for? You feel overlooked. You feel underappreciated. You feel like you're not getting your rightful rewards. Not that you do it for the rewards, but you're not seeing the appreciation, and that's all you really want, People are just going along and you're going along with it, but you know that something's missing, something's not right. And it's not that you don't see what's missing, you know damn well what's missing, but you're also being patient about it at the same time, which is also very you, and I like that. Keep that up, Virgo. You feel like, see, the major arcana, the lovers are at the gate. So there's some kind of a universal pull. Think like the tides of the moon type energy pulling you along right now. Okay, so this is whatever you're feeling. It's not your Virgo psychosis. It's not your stopping me to the Virgos. It's not you overthinking things like you never do. It's not you. It's not about you as much as this is like a planetary body, something up there in the luminary. It's like fate, the universe flowing in a direction, and you're feeling the flow of it, and it's not contradictory, but it's not there yet, or it's not where it has to be, and you understand that or perhaps you're resisting it because you want to stay where you are. If you're resisting it, I highly suggest you, because if you're resisting, you know that resistance is futile. Not always. Resistance, I'm all about resistance, But in this case, resisting the universe has never worked out for anybody. And you probably understand that, or if you don't, you should probably check in your spiritual side of it. Go take a long bath, go for a nature walk and get your head straight, because maybe there's too many people around here just clogging your RAM, if you will, your memory banks with just way too much information. You haven't had time to, there's a lot of action going on, but you haven't had the time to sit and think about everything, even though you know that there's some kind of need to, right? Just step out of this. I'm not saying leave anyone. I'm not saying quit anything. I'm saying just step out of the circle for a second and find your own sanctuary. Which major arcana represents Virgo, right? The Hermit. Go do that for a minute. Just a minute, because this is not helping you right now. Although it's a big part of your life right now, I understand that. You always have things going on because that's how, you want to feel involved and you want to feel useful. And you are. Trust me, you're very much appreciated. Usually. Sometimes you can be kind of naggy, but that's neither here nor there. You see the problem, you just haven't had time to really digest it yet. That's not a problem, you just see the imbalance. I'll go with that. You just see the imbalance, you see that, I don't want to say bullying almost, but it's like, if it's not you, you see there's somebody being treated unfairly, and you are, if it's you, then you definitely should take a break and step out of this circle, step into your own sanctuary and think about it. If it's someone else, still do that, because it's not necessarily, you might not be seeing the whole picture, but either way, the uneasiness you're feeling, the feeling that there is this might not be where you're supposed to be, or this course of action needs a little bit of a refinement, is definitely on point follow that feeling. Go be the hermit for just a little bit. You should. You really should. It'll do you good. Because I know, you know, that's part of what the universe is. Oh no, I'm not gonna read all those. I'll read that though. Okay, the Page of Cups. Yes. There is a, because when you do, you pick it up immediately. Why? Because Virgos are like, again, like Google Maps. They're like supercomputers, just absorbing information. As soon as you have time to analyze the data, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's what it was. You know, it's, the problem is you don't give yourself the time to do that sometimes because you just pack your schedule up with all this nonsense. Half the time it's not even for you. It's just, you know, you don't have to go cleaning up everyone else's rooms and throwing out their trash just because it's bothering you. Like, I mean, maybe you do have to do that, but hold off on that for just a minute and figure out what this cup that's missing from your life is, because it's right there for you to find. I mean, it's not going to be that much of a struggle. Virgos are really, 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 really clever, really sharp, even if they come off kind of slow. One of, you know, the zodiac's full of funny paradox like that. Paradoxes, paradoxes, whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Let's keep pulling cards. Let's give you 3 more cards and check the underlying energy and your final outcome. When I say final outcome, the way I see final outcome cards is because I don't see tarot as divination in the fortune telling sense of the word. I see tarot as a illuminator. It allows you to see what you're not seeing, or gives you a second opinion in so many ways. Oh, bam. We have the Chariot in reverse and we have the Sun. So, you see? The Chariot in reverse. Yeah. Something is not, or your heart's not in it right now. Your heart's not in it, and on top of the fact that something is, you know, failed to launch, something is taking its sweetest time. You feel like you're lacking a direction in the first place, you know, which is something Virgo never likes, a situation Virgo does not like being in. So the longer you stay in that situation, the longer you're just gonna have this inner conflict, messing up your juju or whatever. I'm not really good with the terms. The good news is that there's a very, very, very easy fix to this. It's like right there. Look how it's like, sit for a second, boom, oh, you got the cups. It's like right there. You probably you'll figure out what the thing you need to figure out is, like why you're drawing the bath. You know what I mean? Like, just take a breather, Virgo, and understand that there's universal energy at work here. So fighting it, resisting it, you know, thinking you can make a checklist that will solve this problem is not how you're going to solve this problem. Like, because it's not in your hands. It's not your problem in as much as it's something that it's the flow of the universe. Sometimes you got to just let that shit go, which I know it's like telling a Virgo to not be a Virgo. But there's, you know, why is it important to let things go? You let go. Do you play any instruments? Or maybe sports? I'm gonna go with instruments. If you play the piano or any instrument, I play the piano, so that's where my mind goes. But look, when you're playing, sometimes you just get into this groove where, you know, physically and mentally, you've just let go of anything that's not necessary at that moment. As in, you know, you've thrown away, you've released any garbage muscle tension that is not necessary. You've thrown away any garbage thoughts that are not helping this situation or actively part of you doing this thing you're doing, you know, playing the instrument. Why? Because, you know, most of the time it's not that big of a deal that you're holding on extra tension and extra tension. What's another word for tension? Come on, quick, 3, 2, 1. Right. Anyways. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look that up later because there should be. I'll stay on topic. The point is, what is my point here? Oh yeah, you let go of all the extra unnecessary, you know, garbage that's logged up in your system, because it frees you up and lets you focus on, you know, the mental energies, the muscles and the muscle memory that you need for this moment, you know. Like, otherwise you're gonna have to be consciously digging through and like guiding yourself, and you can do that, I guess, but you know, when it comes to a lot of things, the best things, you know, you have to get into the flow of it. But you can't get into the flow of it if you're all stuck up as in, not like how a Virgo stuck up is stuck up as in Virgos aren't stuck up. Why did I say that? That's the wrong way to describe Virgos in the first place. What I mean is, like, if the stream to let the flow go through is all blocked up, if the dams, you know, if there's dams in the stream, then it's not going to flow, right? You're just releasing the unnecessary. It's like a roto-rooter. You're just cleaning out the pipes one time and then letting the universe do its work, you know. And that's what, when you, again, it's gonna come to you really quick because your brains are really quick, despite how you may appear sometimes, Virgo. You gonna see that the, you know, whatever clarity, whatever, and maybe this means that you had feelings that you didn't understand, which is understandable for a Virgo. Maybe this means that there's, you know, there's somebody out there that has feelings for you that you were not seeing. You know, maybe this means that you were hurt about something that you were not trying to admit or didn't even realize because you didn't have the time to, you know, really sit down and think about it. As in, you know, somebody, you know, there was either you or someone else was hurting emotionally and you saw it, but you didn't have time to analyze it, but it was in your subconscious and it was bugging you. Or it could be, you know, your subconscious noticed that somebody has a, you know, romantic affections or some type of affections in a certain direction. Or it could be you, but you just were not giving yourself time to think about it. Well, do that. Stop fighting yourself and just do that. Because it's not going to be that hard. Because in the end, this is what you really want. You just want to have a good time. You don't want to be so like stressed out for no reason. Stress! That's the word I was looking for earlier, right? Whatever. That's from the past now. So you just wanna have fun with this Gemini, Cancer, possibly Leo in your life. It could be any sign. I just said a bunch of signs because people like it when I say signs. Yeah, because this is a general reading. It's really could go anyway. But if you want to know, I'm seeing Gemini, I'm seeing Cancer, and I'm seeing Leo. I'm also seeing a little Pisces action. Yeah, we'll stick with those. Oh, yeah, I mean, whatever. It could be any sign. It could be anything. Final outcome. This is not the final outcome, but the 9th card, the Wheel of Fortune, which is awesome. Yeah, what did I tell you though? This just universal energy is just pushing this event forward, and you'd best get out of its way. Or even better, run with it, flow with it, you know, because endings lead to new beginnings, or beginnings lead to new ends. Change leads to changes of fortune. You know, changes lead to good things, good times. I mean, you have to let go of control, your need to be in control, to let this Wheel of Fortune take place. So just be happy, Virgo. I'm sorry, like, that's one of the biggest problems you guys have, just being satisfied in what's there, you know, or being satisfied enough to just let it be. Yeah. being satisfied enough to let it be, and treat yourself a bit. Another way, I said take some time to think about it, but more than that, I think I really meant just treat yourself a little bit. Yeah, take a bath, go out in nature, go to the beach. Important thing is by yourself though, which I know is no problem for you. But yeah, go take some time alone in your own personal sanctuary, whatever that may be. I like the beach. I like being out in nature personally. But whatever that means to you, just treat yourself. Stop stressing about whatever this was or whatever, stop stressing period, because you probably don't even realize what the source of this stressor is right now. And for once in your life, let the chips fall where they may, and you might be surprised to find that you're quite happy with how the chips fall. Underlying oh yeah, so okay. Yeah, Virgo. You have a broken heart. Or somebody has a broken heart. But this is the underlying energy. Okay? And again, it doesn't have to be about something romanticals, but there is a sense of, you feel hurt, or somebody feels hurt. You feel hurt. You feel hurt. Possibly you hurt somebody, but that is much less likely. I think it's that you feel hurt, or you see that somebody is hurt and you want to help them and be, the compassionate Virgo that you are for them, but you haven't been able to, you didn't realize how important it was for you to address this. However this heartbreak is manifesting or messing with your reality, you have to think about it and address it. Okay? And what I tell you, this is about some type of emotional stress, some type of whatever or another, be it, whatever. I already did all that. I already talked about that. So, but yeah, as soon as you just take a second and treat yourself and stop trying to be in control of everything, because I know you're really clever. I know you notice everything, but the truth of the matter is you can't be on top of everything in the world. You just physically, literally cannot. It's not possible. We are not. We're still human, right? And the answer's inside your subconscious. You just have to, again, clear up the dams, release what is not serving you, at least for the moment. Release the dams, and filter through what comes up from the subconscious and realize, oh, okay, so I do love him, or whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that as it is. Underlying energy is the Three of Hearts. The Three of Hearts, if you don't know, is about heartbreak. It's about, look at the picture. If you don't know the tarot that well yet, look at the picture and tell me what comes to your mind. And leave a comment. What does the Three of Hearts means to you? Or whatever the hell you want to comment about. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment. I feel really weird promoting myself like that. I guess I'll get used to it. Did I mention that this is my first time making YouTube videos? Yeah, I saw all these people reading tarot on the YouTube, and some are pretty good. Some are less good. And why am I talking about that? I don't even know. Okay, anyways. Final outcome. Nine of Cups. Very nice. Very nice, yeah. Go be by yourself for a moment, just, and realize, take stock of what cups is in your life, and then you'll become happy. Very simple. Yeah, Virgos are not complicated, and that's one of the best things about you guys. You just want everything to be in the rightful place, and then you can be chill. Unfortunately, the world is seldom ever in its rightful place, right? And there's too many things to take care of. But understand that some things are just out of your power, or anyways, in this case, just stop getting in your own way. And in that process, you just bing bang, oh, okay, yeah, there is that There's that cup I was missing to add to my collection. Bring me to the 10 of Cups, maybe. Who knows, Virgo, but I'm gonna say this was a good reading, Virgo. It looks like you got some things going on and you're being, you, happy, as happy as you can be. And if you just, slightly adjust some perspectives you have, things will turn out. Things will keep turning out good for you, as long as you address what is not good or what is not happening or whatever this is in your life. Just face it. I know you're not super high on the hard stuff, Virgo, I know, but it is also important to you. You want to be liked, you want to be loved, you want to make sure everyone is feeling, and not in the way Libras do, not in the I'm gonna buy everyone a gift kind of, tell everyone that they're beautiful even if they might not be. So you want to be helpful and make sure everyone is feeling comfortable, like a nurse. We're some great people, by the way. If you're a nurse, you already have my approval. Bam, there's my stamp. So yeah, Virgo, take the rest of this month, just figure out, it's not even about figuring out, it's just about pausing your own brain for a second to let your higher brain, your higher self, feed you some intel that you have not been receiving, because you're too busy being the charioteer. Like, stop, get off the chariot for 1 second and smell the flowers. See what the flowers tell you. Yeah, I might find out that the flowers have some important things to say, and you would best break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar and listen. You know what I mean? Okay, so that was your October 2018, mid-October, right? Mid-October 2018 reading. What do we call these things? Whatever. This was your reading for mid-October 2018, Virgo. And the extended will pick up from right here. You have a charisma about you that is going to be on full display. There's literally some kind of delay that means not very easy fits, but it's gonna be in your favor. It's gonna be good. Okay? The best ideas come to us when we're not thinking about it, right? So I will see you there. Bye.